Hello everyone and welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for October 20th, 2009. I'm actually recording a day early today because I have a dentist appointment on Tuesday, so it's actually Monday for me, but you'll see this on Tuesday. This week, we are encouraging, thanks to a great idea that we came up with in the Ravelry group. I think it was Calypso Bard who said it. We are all wearing pink this week, so if you've already recorded your video, that's okay. Wear pink next week, but we are encouraging everyone that does Talk to Me Tuesday to wear pink this week to acknowledge Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I'm going to dedicate my video this week to my mother-in-law Carol and a friend of mine, Claire, both breast cancer survivors and both people that I adore very much. I have a couple things to show you. I'm working on costumes for my kids for Halloween, and I'm working on, actually I just finished a costume for my daughter's very first dance recital. She's 14 and she's taking her first dance class ever, and she has a dance recital coming up soon, and I just finished her costume for that, so I'll show you that today. I guess we'll start with that. They are, the description that I had of what she needed was a black t-shirt with the neck cut out that's going to be off the shoulder with her leotard underneath, and a black, and this is the description I had, poofy skirt like a tutu, but it needs to be black with some neon accents. So this is what we have. I'm not going to show you the t-shirt because it's just a black t-shirt I cut the neck out of, but I made a black poofy skirt quite poofy, and the underneath is actually, this is swimsuit fabric that I bought on clearance years ago. I got a whole bolt of it, and I actually have a cloak made out of this, and it's really cool. So this was something I already had, and then I just bought the tulle at Joann's this weekend, and this is about probably 8 yards of fabric, all of this together, and so this is going to be for her dance recital. I showed last week pictures of the costumes that my kids want for Halloween, and they've been really involved in helping pick stuff out. And one of the things we did is we went to some thrift stores and some local discount type stores, and we picked up some basic things that could be reconstructed. So for Kagome, which I'll insert a picture here so you can remember what Kagome looks like. That's Kagome. She's from the manga and anime Inuyasha. She's Inuyasha's love interest, which ironically enough, my daughter was Inuyasha last year. So we bought a almost ankle length skirt that was the perfect color for Kagome, and it's actually a broomstick skirt, so it's not pleated, but it does have the sort of pleated effect because of the broomstick. So I took it and actually cut the top off, because the bottom has already got a finish on it. So I cut the top off and put a new elastic in the waist, and it actually needs to be washed because I ironed the broomstick out a little bit, which once I wash it, that'll be fine. So this is her skirt, a little longer than the one from the show in the book because, well, my daughter's taller than I am, and that's a lot of legs for a mini skirt, so we made the skirt a little bit longer. Also, she's going to wear a long sleeve white shirt, which we cut the neck out of so you can't see it. And then I still have to fix the cuffs to put the stripes on, which I haven't done yet. I'm going to do that with bias tape. And this is the little top that I've made. And I made this by, I drew out just on paper the shape I wanted, and I cut it out, and I just kept tweaking it and moving it with masking tape and sculpting it until I had the right shape so that it would lay right before I ever cut it out of fabric. So this piece here will, actually, can't see, there you go, this piece here will be attached with snaps so that she can snap this together, and it's just going to sit over the shirt so that that piece and the white shirt won't actually be one piece, but once this is on, you won't be able to see the neck of the white shirt, so it won't matter. So she has that, and I'm almost done with her costume, and then she wants to do the bow and arrow, so that's going to be part of her project, and there's a necklace from the series that she wants as well, which is also going to be her job to do. I've been talking a lot about I Love This Yarn, which is from Hobby Lobby, and their online site is craftsetc.com, and the yarn is called I Love This Yarn. It's the weight of Red Heart, but it's much softer. If you've ever used Karen Simply Soft, which is a wonderful, wonderful acrylic for baby blankets and things like that, it's great if you're making something for someone with a wool allergy. It's a lovely yarn, but it's not, even though it says it's worsted, it doesn't work up like a worsted, so you get a different gauge when you work with it. But I love this yarn. It's soft, but it's also, it really is worsted, and so you can use it in the same patterns you'd use Red Heart in, and it's a softer yarn. So I'm going to show you this. I really have been using a lot of I Love This Yarn, and I tend to take my labels and stick them in my my yarn bag when I'm done. This is from about the last, I'd say maybe month, 6 weeks. Yeah, I really, really actually do, like it says, I love this yarn. So I really do love it. It's awesome yarn. And one of the things that I made with this yarn, my best friend Jules just had a birthday, and I made something for her, which she says she's going to record a Talk to Me Tuesday, so I'm going to let her show it and explain what it was, and you can see that in her video. I also made something else that was completely whimsical and totally unnecessary for her birthday, and I will let her show that too, because I thought it was really fun, and I had an enormous amount of fun making it, and I hope that she got a kick out of it, because like I said, it was completely unnecessary, but I thought it was really fun. Let's see, last thing today, I've been talking about the bookmark swap I was in, and I think I have one of my bookmarks left. Let me grab mine. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you a picture, because I made a set of 6, so there were 6 bookmarks, and what I did like crazy quilted bookmarks using all the embroidery stitches on my my baby lock, and I just kept changing thread and using different stitches, and I put words and everything. So I will insert a picture here. And those are the bookmarks that I made, and I made them all at one time, and then I cut them all apart, and I made them on a product called Fast-to-Fuse, and I actually have some yardage of Fast-to-Fuse. It is a heavyweight interfacing, and it has fusible on both sides, but I got some from the manufacturer that doesn't have fusible on one side, so I actually did my sewing on that side, and then I pressed it with my hand so that I wouldn't activate the fusible, and then I ironed on a piece of fabric on the back, so that on the side that still had the fusible, and then I cut them up and did the zigzag stitch all the way around. So that's how I got that effect, and I really like them. I just think they're amazing. I'm going to make some more of those too. But also it was a swap for 3, so I sent 3 of those to 3 different people, and I have already received 2 of mine, so I'm going to show those because we just mailed last week. First I received this very pretty beaded bookmark from Laci L on LiveJournal. She has an Etsy store, which I can't think of the name of off the top of my head, but I will put it in. You see, it's pretty. It's got this pretty ribbon. I will put it in the sidebar because she and her mom have a jewelry store on Etsy, and see, she did this lovely beaded, and then the ribbon actually goes inside the book, so the beads hang out the end. And I got another one just in the mail today from Leslie Shea, also known as Shea Bay. She has an Etsy store too, which I will put a link to that as well. If you watch Talk to Me Tuesday, you know her for her incredible cross stitch. She's the one that did the amazing Twilight cover that just had a zillion stitches in it. It was chosen as Needlework Project of the Month on Crafter, and she was personally profiled in the needlework section at Crafter for her amazing needlework. She's been on Mr. X Stitch over and over again just because her work is so amazing. So she did this, which says shoe, can't you see I'm reading, which I think is hilarious because that's pretty much my attitude when I'm reading. It's like, I'm reading, can you come back later? That's really inconvenient right now. And I think that's it, which is good because I'm already over 10, so I'm going to have to cut something out. You guys wear pink, talk to me, and I will see you guys next week. Oh, and watch Joel's 68's video for additional show and tell from what I made for her birthday. I'll see you guys later. Bye.